I'm so happy that you're tuning in right now, and I'm happy you're starting your week off with Newsfeed Now. I'm your host, Hilary Hunt. We're going to be talking about what's trending, like the latest in the trial for the former Minneapolis police officer charged in the death of George Floyd. We're also going to get a closer look at those renewed vaccination efforts. And how about some space history? It was made earlier today. We're going to want to start in Minneapolis this morning. After 3 weeks of testimony, the city prepares for a verdict in the Derek Chauvin trial. The city is already on edge following the officer-involved shooting of an unarmed black man. That happened on April 11th. Jurors in the Chauvin trial will be sequestered for those closing arguments today, and the verdict could come down anytime this week. Tom Nagovin gives us a recap of what's happened up to this point. Obviously, a lot of controversy surrounding the Derek Chauvin trial, and police say a pig's head in animal blood was found smeared on a Santa Rosa home where Barry Brode used to live. Los Angeles murderer admits to killing her 3 children. This is during a one-on-one interview. Liliana Carrillo made the confession on April 15th to Aiton Wallace, who has more on her admission. Sad story there out of California. Now moving over to Colorado, a federal civil lawsuit has been filed against the Colorado Police Department and 3 officers on the behalf of a 73-year-old woman who has dementia and was arrested last June. The lawsuit claims violations of the Americans with Disability Act, as well as claims against the department for failing to train those officers regarding the use of force on disabled and unarmed citizens. Keegan Harsham has that more. Pandemic, a rise in COVID-19 cases around the U.S. and the world has health officials concerned, as you can imagine, particularly when the infections are increasing in younger people. Alexandra Limon has the latest for us. Government for a family's land, but on Tuesday, the decision came that that family was going to lose their land. Iris Karimi brings us a story of the Cavazos family who believes the border wall will soon close in on them. Mom is on a mission to help her son and others with autism. Stacey Ann Gooden explains how she and a recording artist, they've teamed up to create, you could call it an anthem for autism. Make sure you go and download it, because when you do, like they said, that money is going to get donated for every stream. I love that. And another story I'm super interested in here. Paleontologists said New Mexico was once home for one of the world's top predators, a shark that ruled the ocean 300 million years ago. And researchers tell Rachel Knapp they finally came up with the scientific name for the so-called Godzilla shark. Up-and-coming artists have been using things like social media to increase their following. We're all guilty. Rebecca Burnett has a story of a Northern Virginia indie artist who was joined by a very big surprise guest on Instagram Live recently. So those likes just went up. You got to take a look. Enough. But before we go, I've got a cool story for you. A historic flight by NASA this morning. Check this out. Congratulations to them. You got to be pretty smart to join NASA. Awesome stuff there. Thanks so much for joining us for Newsfeed Now. Don't forget, we're going to be here tomorrow, same place, same time, and I want you to join us. Thanks for starting your week with us. Bye.